Hi, and welcome to the Genitalia Sisters. I'm Bubba.
And I'm Clittoris.
We're very pleased that you've joined us again.
We are. It's so nice to see you all once again.
Well, we certainly missed you over at the church bingo Saturday night, Clittoris. Where was you?
I had to take a little trip out of town, girl, take care of some business.
You had a little vacation. Well, that's wonderful, Clittoris. That'd be
did.
good for you. That's wonderful.
Where did you go? It was a little spa. That was back there. I had a friend.
Las Vegas, Nevada. You went out to Las Vegas,
girl.
Nevada with the rest of the sinners.
I
What
did,
in the
honey. I
world
had
did
a
you
ball,
do
honey. I had
in
a
Las
ball.
Vegas?
Well, I had 2 balls anyway, honey.
Here she goes. All the nastiness is starting already.
Oh yes.
When did you get in, Clittoris?
I got in about 15 minutes ago, girl. I took the brown eye home.
The brown eye? Is that a new flight? I've heard of the red eye, but I ain't never heard of the brown
Yeah, it's
eye.
a new flight, honey. It's the brown eye flight.
Well, what
Get you
happened?
there really fast, honey. Get you there really fast.
What happened to you in Vegas?
Well, you know what they say, what happens in Vegas stays in Vegas.
Well, it don't look like all of it stayed in Vegas. It looks like you brought some of it back with you. What happened right there, Clittoris?
I did. You like them, girl.
Well, no, I don't like them.
You're just jealous, honey, because my breasts are really nice. They're perky, honey. They're back like they were when I was
Is it
15.
just padding, or did you have surgery while you was in Vegas?
No, girl. I had a date with a special man, honey, and he gave me these for a present.
You went out to Las Vegas, Nevada to meet a man.
I did.
Who did you go to Las Vegas, Nevada to meet that bought you breasts, Clittoris?
Girl, I can't really talk about that. Not here anyway. He might see these. And he would be upset that Mama was spilling his tea.
Spilling his tea? What would you do, knock him over with your breasts, Clittoris?
I did, honey. I got up and jumped on a couple times, honey. I think I broke it though, honey.
Jumped on what?
He took one of them little blue pills and it got it going really good.
Clittoris, I've asked you and I've asked you not to say these things in front of these viewers. They might be children watching this, Clittoris. And now they gonna think you Dolly Parton. You have come back home with these big
in the
breasts.
kitchen for myself a cup of ambition.
Are you gonna try to cover them up when you go to the grocery store? Because if you ain't gonna cover them up, don't ask me to go with
I got
you.
these lovely things now, honey. I'm not gonna cover them up.
Do you grab them like that all the time, Clittoris?
Dude,
They ain't going nowhere.
And supple. I'll tell you what, he did a really good job.
Are they in the same place every time you grab them?
They are.
Are you afraid they gonna move, Clittoris?
I might be, honey.
I can't believe you come home looking such a way. That's just one more embarrassment.
I'm going back next week, girl, for a little more enhancements. I'm going to spend the weekend with him.
What kind of man has enough money to get your face fixed, Clittoris? That's gonna take a fortune.
Let's just say he likes to play with balls.
Well, evidently, if he's with you, she ain't gonna tell us who it is. I'm gonna find out. When she tells me who it is, I'm gonna spread it all over everywhere. I'm gonna embarrass you for once, Clittoris.
You embarrass me every time I walk out on the street with you. Look at you looking like you are. You a high-rolling, church-going.
That's right. I'm a high-rolling, church-going, God-fearing woman.
You are just as much a sinner as anybody is, honey. I'm gonna tell you what. She ain't perfect like she's gonna talk about.
The only sin I've got, Clittoris, is that I am a southern woman that don't know how to make deviled eggs. And I don't think that's going to keep me out of heaven, because I don't think making a good deviled egg is going to cross you over the pearly gates. And talk about the way people look, you look like you put your makeup on with the markers out of a crayon ball.
Honey, I got me this new little beauty set down there at the big T convenience store, honey. And they said you could be beautiful in 10 minutes.
10 minutes? Well, you must only took 2, Clittoris. Because look at you. Now, it was embarrassing enough to have to go out with you the way you do your makeup. Now you're going to go out looking like Dolly Parton. Maybe I'll just tell people
that's
who
my
you are. That's who
goal.
you
I
are. It'd be a lot better
Dolly.
than people
I
filling
love
out.
Dolly,
to
and
my
I would
sister.
love to look just like her. I would love to look just like her. You know, I like that Joan Rivers too. She's lovely. She's really
You
lovely.
would like Joan Rivers, one of the most vulgar women I've ever heard in my life, talking about people.
Oh, honey,
in
she's
the way.
hilarious. I'd love to hang with Miss Joan, honey. We'd have, can we talk? You know, we could do that and all that stuff. I remember her. She had a talk show back years ago.
She did have a talk show, Clittoris. What you gonna do? Have a reality show like she had? And if you have a reality show, Clittoris, what you gonna call it? Clittoris World? Because that's where you
No,
live.
girl. Nah. It'll be a Clittoris explains it all, girl.
Clittoris explains it all.
Remember
What
like that
you
little
gonna
show or
explain to
something?
people? What you gonna explain to
I'm
people?
going to explain to them
How
about
to run
the
out to
realities
Vegas
of
with a
life
man?
and how to make yourself lovely in only 30 days with 30 different men.
30 different men. This is going out on the air, Clittoris. This is embarrassing.
Woo!
I thought you said
Calling all
this.
studs.
Don't be embarrassing.
This has all been so I can get me some more. Calling all studs. Mama's for sale. Come get me. You got the dime, I got the time.
I see the phone line is really lighting up, Clittoris. How do you manage to get all these men? I ain't never seen a man that would want to date a woman that look like you, Clittoris.
Oh, honey, they light up by my door, honey. And my little blue black book is just full.
Full of what?
Numbers, honey. The men you would never think, honey. You would never think.
Never think what?
That they do think like that. But you know, they keep me up good, honey. So I,
I
Clittoris
can't
gotta
get
make a
over
living
those
somewhere.
breasts. Well, if you would get a job, Clittoris, and hold on to it, you might have something in life. You jump from job to job to job, Clittoris. That's an embarrassment to me, too, because I can't go in a place you ain't worked and done made everybody mad at
Honey,
you.
I know I jump from job to job. Sometimes you just have to, honey.
Now
you know.
you just jump from man to man. Some things never change, Clittoris. You think you would get a grip and figure out what's going on in your life at some point. Look like to me.
Girl, I'm just so over and talking about this. Can we talk about this tomorrow? Because tomorrow is another day. I swear to God.
Tomorrow is another day, Scarlett. It looks like you got that dress out of that same window she got hers.
I did.
That looks like it used to be your coat.
Girl,
Did you wear that on the plane ride back from Vegas?
I was trying to look a little classy, honey. This is my Sunday dress.
Well, you completely missed the mark. Let me tell you, there ain't nothing classy about that. Now, the outfit I got on the other hand is classy and regal. That's the way you ought to be dressing, Clittoris, a woman of your age.
Looking like you're going to sing choir.
I do have choir practice after we get through with this. Thank you very much. I am doing the lead on bringing in the shoes.
I can't tell her what I'm doing later because she started.
I don't quite think I want to know what you're doing later, Clittoris. Sometimes it's just better if I don't know
Maybe
what's
you
going on
do.
in your life. I won't be quite so embarrassed, and I can take myself outside and not be quite ashamed no more.
Oh, I just feel so good. I feel fresh.
You don't smell fresh. You smell like cigarettes and man. There's a stink of man all over you.
I gotta take a bath before I head out here in a little bit.
Why? When
I
you're
hadn't
going to
had
meet up
time
with
to wash.
another man, probably you might as well let them all smell each other so they'll all know they've been there.
I had this one man though. He tried to mark his territory, honey. He tried to piss all over my chest one time. I told him I wasn't into all
That's
that.
the people you get mixed up with, Clittoris. But I guess I'm gonna stop harping on you. I've got to go to choir practice tonight,
And I got to go have fun, boys and girls.
And until we see you again, keep it tuned to Channel 69 WFUC TV for more genitalia sisters.
See y'all next time. Bye.